This part work has been supplied to me free of charge from Fanhome.com. Please pop along to their website and see all of the other build-up part works that they have to offer, as well as other collections of collectible things. I would like to thank Fanhome for providing me with the part work so I can produce these videos for your enjoyment and educational needs. If you'd like to build one of your own, pop along to fanhome.com. They're available in many countries worldwide. If you do want to build one, leave a note in the comments to let me know how you're getting on. Hello, I'm Chris, this is Gross Models. Welcome to issue 14 of Building Prime Optimus Prime. We are going to look at the soundtrack to the movie, or the first movie anyway. Fairly uneventful. It doesn't, no tunes or anything come to mind. Just the robotic planking of the robot thing. But Optimus Prime, I don't know him at all. Jetfire, yes, I vaguely remember Jetfire. Apparently the deserter. Couldn't tell you which side he deserted to or from, but there we go. Arrival of the headmasters. I don't know what they were. I've got no memory of headmasters at all. Obviously something in the cartoon or the comics. I don't know. It looks very, very chunky. Not as sleek as any of the others, really. But yeah, there you go. Obviously needed for something. The leg, part 5. Yeah, we're doing more leg stuff. It looks like we're doing a lot of structural stuff last time. This is a lot of decorative stuff. So it's a good way of doing it. We'll be adding lots of detail and things to the leg that we're currently building. Lots of step-by-step stages for me to get wrong and do it in the wrong order and ignore pieces. And yeah, so we'll get to it very, very soon. In fact, that's the end of the magazine. So we'll get to it right away. Okay, we've got some parts, some plastic, interesting shaped bits. We've got another hinge piece and don't know what they are yet. We'll figure those out as well. We've also got some interesting metallic parts in here. We've got a bolt that we're going to be using in a moment, along with some washers and a long bolt. There's also a very strange little knurled bar plug thing. Don't know exactly what that's for. I shall keep those in there because we're going to be using these first of all. We've got to put this through the two washers, the sprung one and the flat one. Then the washer needs to go. The nut needs to go inside this piece. Always fun. That in there. Hopefully it'll go in there. There you go. Right, so that's in there quite secure, so don't need to worry about that falling out or them falling off of there. But we do need to worry about this one still. So what we've got to do is put this through there. It comes out that side. That has, yeah, the two bits that bayonet into there. Obviously, we need to make sure that the single leg piece is going downwards, because otherwise you could get it the wrong way around. So it's going to go on there that way round. And then using the supplied spanner or other means, because their supplied spanner is not great. Put that on there. That's tightened it so enough so it's not falling off. Then I can get into it properly and tighten it up properly. Now this is the knee joint, so you do need to make sure that that is secure and tight. This is going to make a difference as to how the knee works. It's moving. If I tighten it a bit more, it's a bit tighter. Let's tighten it even more than that. I don't want him getting weak at the knees. There we go, that's tighter. I should try a little bit further on that. There we go, that's as tight as I'm going to get that. And it still works, but it is nice and secure. So that's that on there. Good. I shall move that to one side because I don't want to lose that. That's a unique piece. Then we need to put on the spiky claw thing. Yeah, where's that going to go? We go into that bit there. Wait, what? Yeah, it's going backwards from that bit there. So does that have a shaping? It doesn't have a little bit. This one has a little bit. They only go in one way, one orientation. No, that looks like that will have a bit of bending to it anyway. See, when it bends, you don't want it to catch against that. I'll have that all the way like that. Do you think? Is that going to be sticking out too far backwards? No, it should be up on the inside next to that. All right, okay. Get it around that bit. There we go. That's now on the inside there, so that's going to not catch against anything. Maybe that, but probably not. Yeah, that will catch against that. What does that say? Fit the blade into the hole as shown. It snaps in and should fill between the plate and ring. Once placed, turn it back a little. It should sit behind the blue plate as shown. So it sits behind that, obviously, when that's at full stretch. That will go up to there. Maybe a little bit further back. That just touches against that full bend and it's straighten. It goes like that. That's cool. I like that. I do quite like that. Right, next up, retrieve the washers from the issue 13 and place them in similarly shaped holes in the sides of 13A. Yes, so that's where we're going to be using the washers from last time that we didn't use, that they didn't actually say about at the end. Normally they say keep these bits safe. Didn't mention them, but I knew to keep them safe. There we go. That's the washers from there. They are indeed fitting into this knee joint here. Not knee joint, it's just shin joint, and one on the other side, which I can't put on yet because it's going to fall out if I try and put that in there. We're going to be holding it in place with an NP screw, these big silvery ones, and it is that bit that we're going to be fitting, going upwards, and the screw comes in from this side, I think. Move all of this out of the way. Yeah, from the side with the fin. So that's on there, that's on there. Get that the right way round and in there. Then that can go over all of it, like so. And that should go through that hole. Yeah, there we go. And then I can tighten it up if I change back to screwdriver. Through here, no washers involved in that. Nope, just the plastic one. Lots of lovely little points of articulation. Whether it's going to be articulated or if it's got that old washer, it's going to be articulated. It's going to be able to be moved. So that's all interesting stuff. Right, so that's that for now. I need to build some other stuff with some other things that I can't quite see. We're going to be using these bits. Tidy up as you go along. You're not messing around. Fit the cylinder plate inside the rear leg cylinder. That's that bit. And I can't see a bit that's shaped like that. So I shall have to go back to the instructions and figure out exactly what it is that I'm doing. And I shall join you when I know. It's got to be that bit, isn't it? Funny angle. Don't know. Let me check the instructions and find out. Right, yes. It was fairly obvious when you look at it, but yeah, I wasn't really looking at it. This fits into there. That's why it's got the funny angled post and the funny angled hole. So that needs to go in there. like that. Nice. And then we need to fit the other bit that I had a minute ago. There we go. That is going to go on there that way round. That pin going in there like that. And that is being held in place by our special little bar with the node on this bit. Yeah. So that's got to go in there. And then it will go all the way through. Well, not all the way through. It will go in flush. So I just need to push it and wiggle it and make sure it lines up everywhere to go through there. Push the other side carefully. Bear in mind that it is plastic on the other side. So there we go. That's gone in there. Should it go in all the way? Insert the end without grooves. This will be easier. Put it in place. You can use small pliers if necessary. I'm pretty sure that's going to have to go all the way in. There you go. So that gives us no movement on that because it had the pin on the other side of it. So yeah, interesting. I like different ways of fitting things together. It always adds interest. Right. Locate the plate 13D. I didn't even look at that. Rotate it as shown. 13D. That's the previous issue. So that's going to be this bit. Rotate it as shown to allow positioning of the unassembled cylinder. Look carefully at the picture. Place 14G on the indicated post of 13A. That'll be that post there, isn't it? Is that? So that has to go on a post. Well, there's only one post it's going to fit onto. It's going to be that one. Fix it in place with a washer and an HM screw. Then pull the bar back down. Right, so we've got an HM screw here. We have a screwdriver and we should have a washer. Yeah, might not be the washer that came with this issue, but they are all the same. Well, these ones are anyway. So that's going to go on there like that with the washer on there like that. And that's going to go on there. And whatever bit that is now held in place but able to move a bit. So much little bits of articulation in this. It's very, very strange. It gives you the sense that it could transform without it actually being able to transform. Then it says to put that back down. Out there, I should think. It's getting meaty. Look, that just looks lovely now. Even without being finished, it's looking quite nice. So we've got to build this bit now. They go together. Sure, they'll only go one way round. They're all shaped and stuff. That's going to go together like that. And that will go on the outside there. Which way around? Got the lines going diagonally. Looks to be like that. Okay. Then we've got these other two little bits. I remember these. We did have something like this from before, didn't we? They are the same, so it doesn't matter which way round they go. They are going on there. Sort of bending inwards like that. Like that. Nice. And then the final part of this part of the build is to attach this to Yeah. Oh, right, it's going over, covering over that bit. So we've got 2 holes there, we've got 2 posts there, a big and a little one. Can I go further out? Where's this leg going? Leg goes that way. Won't go any further up than that. That bit. The whole thing will move, won't it? Right. So that's going to have to come down and open more. There we go. Then that will go over there. Like that. I missed it, damn it. One hole lined up, not the other. Carefully pull that back out. Try that again. There you go, that's better. That's both of them lined up and in place. So we've got a little bit of movement. I'm not sure about that. As the whole thing moves, I'm guessing that this is front of leg. This is the right leg. So this is the inside of his leg. This has got to be the back bit. So as he bends his leg, his knee bends that way. Then the foot can continue to bend more. So that's straight upright. And as it bends backwards, it's going to bend on its own, or just going to catch against things, or not certain. But it's nice to have options. It's nice to have the ability of things to move and bend and flex. So that is that. Yes, that bit is on the inside. I can see on the picture. So yeah, we've got a chunk of legs now. I like it. Lots of detail in there. Lots of mechanics, lots of moving parts, even if they only move a little bit. So we're going to have another wheel that's going to go on there, and that, and then we've got the whole foot assembly down there as well. It's massive. Let me get the foot out and we'll see what it looks like sort of together. I'd say sort of together because this is obviously the upper leg. This is the foot. There's a middle bit to go together, which I haven't got yet. But yeah, so that's going to be there. This is going to be there. It's going to be huge. I know he's going to be huge, but it doesn't really do justice until you see parts like this together to see just how huge it's going to end up being. That's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. He looks very, very robotic. Got big feet, can't lie. There we have somewhat of a leg. Yeah, it's nice. Do you enjoy it as well? Leave a like and a comment. Let me know. And I shall see you for more very soon. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye-bye for now.